Hi everybody, and welcome to my recipe for this week. And I appreciate you joining me. This recipe is going to be perfect for who? People who want a healthy and easy meal to cook, maybe even for meal planning. This week's recipe is bell peppers stuffed with lean turkey and onions and black beans and rice. I just got done cooking it last night, and I felt like it was an easy recipe to do. The taste was pretty good. I think it could have been a little bit better if maybe there's some pasta sauce with it. But overall, it was a good recipe, and I could tell it was healthy. I was late in doing my recipe this week, so I've been eating the traditional junk food at work, and I've been very, very sluggish. So I had a little bit of this for my mid-morning snack, and when I get back, I'm gonna do another one for my afternoon snack for lunch. I break up my lunch in two spots, and I could already tell it's nice and healthy. Okay, so some lessons learned. The ingredients that you call for: the pound of the turkey, 93% lean or better. Would be better if it was in the all the ingredients would really match 6 peppers. I did it with 5 peppers. So if you have a choice, try to get 6 peppers. And my slow cooker was on a smaller size, and I could only do 4 peppers at a time and not the 5 or 6. So you could either do a couple batches in the slow cooker if you have a small one, or a larger slow cooker. You can do all 6 of them. Very good. I would recommend still going with the optional smoked paprika, which is in the recipe. But as always, I'm going to have the recipe, the ingredients and instructions, and on my comments. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you give this a try. I think cooking your own food, doing it healthy, trying to be healthy, gets you closer to being healthy. And I love the independence and the confidence I get from cooking. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you try it. And I appreciate you watching. And let's get going. Let's get cooking. Let's go. All right, folks, here we go. Let's cook our rice. I got a cup of brown rice. Put it in my rice cooker, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 cups of fresh water, cold water. They recommend rinsing off the rice as well. I didn't do it this time, but that's okay. All right, let's get going. All right, here are my beautiful green bell peppers. I chopped off the top. I took out the seeds and the membrane there. And I was fortunate when I purchased these that they all stand up straight. But if you don't have one that doesn't stand up straight, you can also level the bottoms just a little, but without cutting through. You just kind of shave it off a little bit, like this particular one, maybe shaving off a tad bit right there. But I'm going with, the recipe calls for 5 or 6. I'm going for 5. And you can see I'm gonna clean it up a tad bit more. The seeds need to be out of there. But good to go, making some progress. Let's get cooking. All right, folks, here we go. First thing we're gonna start doing is sauteing the onion, the chopped onion. About a small onion. I decided to go with red onions because I had another recipe I'm working on too that called for red onions, and I ended up getting a medium pepper or an onion, so I used part of it for this. I'm going to use the other part for the other recipe. So you could use yellow, white, or red. I generally like the red ones. I've been doing my recipes a little bit more with the white ones lately. I'm trying to figure out and learn more about the different flavors for the onions and when you want to use which one for which type of foods. That's the joy about cooking. You kind of learn about different things as you go along, through the internet, through YouTube, and keep learning. So I'm going to do this for about 2 minutes, 2 more minutes. It's been on for a minute already. And then I'll go with, put the chicken in, 1 pound of, what is it, chicken or turkey? No, I'm sorry, it's turkey. I did a 1 pound of ground turkey, 90% lean. So this is a heart-healthy recipe. Kind of excited about it. My mother used to make the stuffed peppers, and she still does at her home now, and I've never done it myself. So this is really the first attempt doing it. I've always enjoyed eating them. Usually I do. They come with beef, but I don't eat the beef, so I decided to go with turkey. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited about this. All right. Got a little bit less than a minute to go. Reminds me of sauteing onions for a hot dog. One of the things I would love to be able to do is make my own hot dogs. Use the turkey or the chicken, the tofu, and make my own hot dogs, knowing what is going into it, flavoring it the way I want. That's down the road a bit, I'd imagine. But we're almost here. 12 more seconds. And we're going to add in the 93% lean turkey and then the 2 minced garlic cloves. Here's the ground turkey. Ooh, looking good. You can see it's a little bit cooked already. I made a mistake and started cooking that instead of the onions at first. But with cooking, with the recipes, you make the adjustments as you go along. And here's the 2 cloves of minced garlic. I tell you, a few weeks ago now, probably about a month or so ago, I got this garlic mincer tool, and it has really been a tremendous time saver for me. I absolutely love it. All right, what did it say here? We want to add ground turkey, and then garlic, and let it until it's brown. Let me pause this as I get the rice ready, and I'll be right back as we do the next step of cooking. Let's go! All right, folks, you can see that the turkey's nice and brown. Got the red onions in there. The garlic's been minced in there, adding flavor needed flavor for the turkey. And now we're gonna go ahead and make the fun stuff. Let's start off with a can of black beans, rinsed, drained and rinsed. I hope this pan's big enough, because it's the biggest pan I have. Then we're gonna do the corn. 1 cup of corn. Look at that yellow corn. And here's the corn that we used. It's Great Value, which is a Walmart brand, and it's organic. No salt added. That's important. No salt added. Let's do the diced tomatoes, a can of diced tomatoes. Half the juices are out. I used this Great Value diced tomatoes from Walmart. Awesome. And let's add in our 1 cup of cooked rice. 1 cup of cooked rice. And it actually is, I'm learning that a cup of cooked rice is it's more than well, whatever. I put a cup of uncooked rice in the cooker, and then all of a sudden I have a whole bunch left over. So, not a bunch, but a little bit left over. So, I believe it's an expansion of the rice with the water and the steaming. Let's add in the cumin. And today we're using, I gotta get some more of this organic cumin. Put that in there. Let's add in the smoked paprika. This is another great value. And you get some really good deals when you go to Walmart. I'll tell you, I've told this before in my other videos. I like to go early in the morning. It's nice and quiet. The people are stocking the shelves. And it's really a pleasant and peaceful situation. But I'm also a morning person too. Chili powder. And that smoked paprika was optional. But I put it in there because I love the taste of that. And we're gonna do this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Do kitchen timer 3. Start. Perfect amount. Stir in the paste. Oh, I gotta get the parsley that I got at the store as well. I'll do that in a bit. All right, well, here we go, folks. I'll be right back. All right, let's get a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley in there. Finely shredded. There's always things I want to try. It seems like I'm spending some money on the herbs, and it'd be nice if I could grow some. I don't know if anyone has experience with doing that. I tried going some ginger root, and then it come out the way I wanted. But that is okay. I'll keep pushing and keep learning. We've got another about half a minute to go, and then we're gonna go ahead and stuff the peppers, and then get it to cook, slow cooker. I'm actually cooking this overnight, so when I wake up in the morning for work, it's gonna be nice and cooked. Bring it to work. Save it for the week. All right, I'll be right back. Let's go. Here we go, guys. It looks like my slow cooker is a little bit small, and it could only fit into 4 instead of 5 peppers. That's okay. I'll make it work. So I'm gonna add in a 1/4 cup of, you could do chicken broth or vegetable broth. I'm going with low sodium vegetable broth because I'm working to make this heart and healthy. All right, let's put that in on the side. See how it's going in between, not on the bell peppers. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this low and slow for 5 to 6 hours. You could go high and let it fly between 2.5 and 3 hours, but we're going low and slow. All right, folks. I'll see you in the morning. Let's go. All right, and here we go. The end result. My 4 green peppers stuffed with rice, black beans, corn, a little bit of tomatoes, and lean turkey. Looks good. Gonna be my lunch for the next few days. All right, folks. I appreciate your watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful morning, terrific, outstanding week. And as always, thank you very much. And until next time, let's keep cooking and let's go.